Day 2, and I had a late start this morning, so not really making breakfast as I'm not hungry, but I'm gonna do a juice, and this is from Thistle, and it is Whole30 compliant. Tastes like a chocolate milkshake. I ended up adding a frozen banana because kind of wanted it like a little bit like a banana coconut, there was no coconut, banana chocolatey smoothie powder-esque. Got some salad, avocado, onions. I got the dressing on the side. We've got a hen with a duck. I can't eat that, unfortunately. We've got steak with chimichurri, and there's no dairy in that. Beautiful carrots. I can't eat this bread, but I can eat this and not that. And I'm with Lucia. So it's about 7 p.m. and I had lunch around 2:30. So, I mean, it's technically dinner time, but John's not home from work yet, and I don't really like to eat dinner alone without him. But I'm kind of hungry, so I'm gonna grab a snack. Let's see what I got. So this is like all the food we cannot eat. I put it over here so we don't touch it. And then this is the food that we can eat. I can eat a pistachio. I think I'm just gonna do a bar. I can either do this RX bar, this Lara bar, or this cashew cookie. I think I'm just gonna go with this because this sounds pretty good. And maybe I'll munch on some prunes. And you know what, while I'm at it, I'm just gonna grab this too. This is some what the hell is this? Marcana almonds? I thought it was macadamia nuts this whole time, but okay. So I'm gonna munch on these 3 items. I should actually just double check. Am I even allowed to eat dried fruit on this? So many times on this diet, you're just Googling. And then I made this salsa last night, so obviously I'm gonna include that salsa in here. It's been a little hard because we can't eat hot sauce because most hot sauce has sugar. So salsa is a good alternative. Then I made guac. Just put the guac on top. I'm super excited to eat this. Compromise. Got my water here. I'm super excited to eat this. Can you guys see? I probably could have added like raw tomatoes or raw onions in this to make it even more taco-esque, but honestly I don't feel like taking and dicing all that, so I'm just gonna eat it like this. Bomb. Not bad, baby. got back from our tasting, and the tasting went well. It was mostly sushi, so we were able to eat the sushi. We just avoided all the rice and like any sauce that we were not quite sure what it was. The only thing was there was uni pasta, and we didn't eat that, obviously because there's carbs and cream, but we did eat the uni on top of it. So I didn't want to be rude. They gave us all a plate, and me and John felt so bad just having the plate go to waste. So we did eat the uni on top of it, and then we to-go the rest of the pasta, and we're gonna give it to our friends because it is Super Bowl Sunday right now. So Super Bowl Sunday also is one of those days where you eat pizza, nachos, like everything cheesy and delicious, and well, we're not gonna eat that. So we are gonna to-go some like chicken from a chicken place here in Los Angeles. I'm gonna make some smoothies, so we're gonna take that to eat for Super Bowl Sunday. And this is gonna be the first Super Bowl Sunday that we're eating healthy food, so it should be very interesting. But you know what, so far it's Sunday and we feel really good. We don't really have anything crazy cravings, maybe like chocolate here and there, but other than that, not really craving anything, and it's a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Good, Ellen, don't worry. So fast.
Algalar?
They're gonna set them up for a long ball, for sure. That's why they.
A lot of acai bowls, and you can get this at Trader Joe's. And I have some leftover acai that I'm gonna throw in. I've got frozen blueberries, I've got some peaches, mangoes, and I'm just gonna throw it all in this blender. The exact consistency you want. Very thick, doesn't come out. So excited. It's so pretty. I feel like at this point, if someone were to ask me, do you want french fries or an acai bowl? I will always choose an acai bowl. So good. Got our second round. This is our third week. So I didn't go too crazy on the groceries. Alright, so we went to the grocery store week 1, and then we're back at the grocery store for week 3. I spent 50% less this time around, so I had a better idea of what to buy, and I didn't have to buy so much protein because we bought that week 1. So yeah, oh, this is a good one. This is the only marinara sauce I found without sugar. So yay, this one is kind of a win. I'm gonna make zucchini noodles with that, and then with some sausage. We've got some salmon. I got 2 different olive oils. This one has garlic, and this one is just your regular olive oil. And I bought a lot of coconut full fat because I like making chia seed pudding out of this. So I bought a few of this, and this is the full fat version. I'm gonna make some Brussels sprouts and kale, obviously, so I can juice. And then I bought some sunflower seeds and walnuts because I'm gonna make little treats with the dates. So, and then yeah, I bought some dates, pomegranate seeds. I got ginger so that I can make some juice. Right now everybody has the flu, so ginger is really great to combat that, and I don't want to get the flu. Got some apples and this, frozen strawberries, but this is my favorite as well. It's no sugar added, it's just pure mango, it's organic, that's it. I bought 3 bags. It's so good to snack on. And I bought a ton of bananas and a little grape. Oh, and this is for the dogs. So yeah, this should last us another 2 more weeks and then we'll be done. And so far, so good. The only thing is we eat a lot of banana because our sweet tooth is like out of control a little, but yeah. So I'm just making a quick juice right now. I put in cucumbers, apples, and ginger. And then I'm gonna just grab this kale. I don't know about you guys, but I'm craving like a lot of Asian drinks like milk tea, boba, like I don't know, just a bunch of that kind of Asian drinks. So I decided to make my own version of it. So I have some almond milk already in here with like some almonds, you can see. And then I have a black tea. I only had chai, so I did a black tea chai. And I'm gonna put that in there, blend that, and then maybe add in a date. It's not bad. It actually tastes pretty similar. I didn't have almond extract, so I think if I have almond extract, it'd be like perfect. But I'm very happy. I used 2 dates in here to sweeten it up since I'm not using any added sugar. It's good. So I have tuna with some vegan mayo, and I wanted to eat the tuna with the kimchi because it's like a Korean thing that we do, and rolls. And then I got some eggs, avocados, cucumbers, lettuce, and then imitation crab meat, and yes, obviously seaweed. So very excited to eat. I'm starving. Oh, I'm gonna make an egg drop soup right now too with this. In the summertime, the lock of dust in my head. No matter what they say, something keeps us alive. Tuna's really good. I thought I could watching your on Whole30 that I'd probably vlog this weekend because weekends can be the hardest for sure. and it gets a little tricky, especially when you're with your friends and everyone's drinking. But there are ways to do Whole30 on the weekends with your friends. We are gonna head to Ubatuba because we are both craving acai bowls, and then we're gonna go to Leica, which is a camera shop, because I needed to get a new camera. My camera is currently broken. This is the one I was using. It's broken, and my Mark II is just like, I don't really like using that. So I'm gonna go look at some new cameras. Sunblocker, by the way. So this soup is actually inspired by Olive Garden, which is so bizarre. I think Olive Garden makes this soup called Tuscany something, and people made like paleo versions of it. Instead of creamer, you use coconut milk. So I figured why not give that a shot. That's gonna simmer. And the other half of this, I put it in here to make a chia seed pudding for tomorrow. So, I won't swallow. I won't go down. Sounded weird. Last night I made bananas with almond butter and walnuts. Those were the only 3 ingredients I used, and I baked them into little mini size, like little snacks, and they're so good. Oh, I added cacao. So, I mean, it kind of tastes like a banana brownie with walnuts. So good. So I'm munching on that right now. Made a huge thing of chia seed pudding yesterday. Hold on. And the soup is still simmering in there. I'm gonna have that right now with a bowl of chia seeds and pomegranate because I'm extra hungry. This is full fat coconut milk, so it is very fatty. I think I could have added a little more chia seeds to this because it's not the consistency I like it to be, but it will work for now. I mean, how delicious does that look? so delicious. I added some bananas. I'm really into walnuts right now. I don't know. And then pomegranates, and I'm munching on that now. I'm in like a pickle right now because all my cameras are broken. So I'm just using my iPhone and it sucks. But I have no choice. We just ordered a camera, but the camera doesn't even come till the end of Whole30. Oh, I think my soup is ready. The soup is so delicious. Can you guys see? I spilled it! I'm the worst! Why do I do this to myself? I mean, I barely spilled it, but still. I don't understand why I do this to myself. But here you guys go. My little setup. I'm just standing in the kitchen eating because I have a ton of work over there and I don't want to like mix all this food with all my stuff. That is so good the next day. The first day I made the soup, which was last night, you guys saw, the soup was really good, but today the flavors have just like intensified or like increased or whatever the word is. I have an event tonight with Shop Bop, but I don't know if there's gonna be any food. So luckily this month the events have been really slow. I think with Valentine's Day and all, and then like spring and Coachella all coming up, people are gearing up for campaigns on. So with that being said, I haven't been going to too many events, which is a really good thing because events can take up a lot of your time, and then time is like super valuable, obviously, especially if you work for yourself. Like your time just flies by all day long. So it's nice to like be home and like get all my work done. And then without the events also comes no temptation to eat bad food. If it's just like me and John at home eating, Whole30 is like a breeze. Yes, it's like we still crave like obviously certain foods like bread or rice. I think it takes a little bit more time for us to get rid of bread and rice habits because that's just been so strong. But like cheese, like I don't miss cheese, which is so bizarre.
In the summertime, like a ghost in my head. No matter what they say, something keeps us alive. I thought I'd do it, watching your poetic body live. I thought I'd do it, watching your poetic body live. All I wanted at the end was to come back home.
You guys, it's day 31.
At the end was to wash my mind. Say you have to go, keep on reading your name.
Whew. So it is day 31. I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys down, I think here. So we initially wanted to do Whole15. We thought 30 days would be a little too intimidating, and I don't like setting up myself for failure, so I knew 15 was definitely more feasible than 30. Then by day 15, it was like just so easy. It was a lot easier than like me and John actually anticipated. Now, if you've never done paleo, you don't eat that on the regular, yeah, it's definitely gonna be way more challenging for you, but I think it'll be also way more rewarding for you that you were able to do it, even though it's just a huge change. For us, it wasn't that big of a change. Besides us eating paleo on the regular basis, we had to just exclude a few more things. Like we couldn't have dairy, we couldn't have any kind of oats, wheats, grains, no legumes, and then nothing with added sugar. And no alcohol. That was probably the hardest thing for me and John. No alcohol. Didn't realize that John and I are such alcoholics. But all in all, I think Whole30 was an amazing experience. I think for the first 2 weeks, you're just really adjusting to a lot of things and trying to curb your cravings. I was craving a lot of dairy. I really, really love cheese, and cheese is not a bad thing, but I think because I was eating such an excessive amount of it, I was craving it and my body wanted it all the time. And cheese associated with like chili cheese fries, like cheeseburgers, pizza. So cheese just to me associated with such bad food that I knew like I wanted to curb that craving, you know, just a little bit. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to like kind of control that. Same with desserts. I freaking needed dessert every single time I finish a meal. That was like for me though the two major reasons why I wanted to kind of try this diet and just change my way of thinking of dessert and cheese and like things like that. I mean, relatively, if you guys follow me on Instagram and things like that, you know I already eat pretty healthy Monday through Thursday. So it was just like the small things that I wanted to kind of tweak. Now for John, my husband who did it with me, he had different goals. His goals were like he had a harder time sleeping at night. He works a grueling 9-to-5 job. So it's not even 9 to 5. Sometimes he has like 18-hour days. So for him, he was just always feeling tired. His energy levels were just a little lower. So he had his own set of goals and I had my own set of goals for this Whole30. With our two different sets of goals, we wanted to see like how can Whole30 really change us and our eating habits, and not just like, you know, our body, but like mentally, physically, and how we feel. I did not go on Whole30 to lose weight. I just personally don't feel like I had to lose weight. If anything, I'm just trying to tone now. But by week 4 is like when I realized like, okay, wow, I actually did lose weight even though I wasn't meaning to. John already had lost weight throughout this entire process, but for me, I didn't see any weight loss change until really the last week, and I only really noticed it because my jeans were just really big. I think it's an added bonus if you are looking to lose weight or get back onto whatever it is that your goal is, but I wouldn't suggest this to be like the only thing for you to lose weight, because it's not. Whole30 is not about weight loss. It's really about like this journey that you're taking. You're literally understanding why your body is craving something, why your energy levels are low, why you're tired, why you're sleeping better. Like you just learn so much about yourself and about your body. We do take a lot of the things that we learned and a lot of the foods that make us feel better. Those are the things that we primarily will stick to and eat to now. Now, don't get me wrong, when we're traveling or it's a weekend or a cheat day, whatever that is, it's all fair game. We can eat whatever we want, but I think it's important to just, you know, remember like why you did Whole30 and keep those habits. So that's like one takeaway that me and John really loved about this entire journey. I guess just to sum it all up, if you want to just explore how you could feel without certain foods and see how your body changes, I would definitely recommend you doing Whole30. And I promise you, you will feel a difference at the end of 30 days, and you'll feel lighter, you'll feel more energized, you'll sleep better, you'll feel like certain things that you just didn't know that you could feel through just what you're eating in your body. So that is, I think, the end take to all of this. It's been really wonderful, and I hope you guys are encouraged to do it or try it. And let me know if you guys do. If you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram. That's usually the best place to reach me. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next video.